Hey everybody, Rob Lunak here. What's the one thing that you are better at than anybody else? What's the one thing that you do the best out of all the people that you know? Now, a lot of the time, our humility can get in the way a little bit, and we can go, well, I'm not really the best at anything. I can think of something that someone is better at. I can think of someone that's better than me at just about everything, or maybe a couple people. And I want to take a moment and unpack that a little bit. I bet you are better at what you are doing than someone else. Think of when a sub comes into your classroom. Can they do your job better than you? Now, I'm not disparaging our substitute teachers. We love our substitute teachers, but I think we know that the classroom runs a little smoother when we're there. And that's because what makes us best is the relationship we build. We know our students the best. We are their best classroom teacher for this moment. And I think that's an important thing to realize. You are the right person for those kids right now. And you won't be the best teacher for those kids forever. And you're not called to do that. You're called to be their teacher for right now. I think a lot of the time we try to compete on terms that aren't favorable to us. We try to say, well, I need to be the best at this thing and this thing and this other thing. And those are things that we put on ourselves, maybe because we see them on TV, or we know someone who's doing these great things, or we see it on social media somewhere that, oh, this teacher did all these things, so if I don't do those things, I must not be a good teacher. And that's not true. You are the best teacher right now for your students. And you need to embrace that and feed into that and build on that. There are things you can do that no one else can. And we can extrapolate this out further, and there are things your school can do that other schools can't. And you need to find out what those things are and focus on those. Because you can't do everything. You do not have the resources to do everything. If you are a small school of 100 kids, you need to focus on what makes you strong as a small school of 100 kids, and not focus on, well, we need to offer these things because that's what the big school down the street does. You're not the big school down the street. You're the small school right where you're at, for the kids right in your building, for the families that choose to go there. And you need to be the best small school, the best version of you for them right now. We can get so caught up in how someone else could do it better, or someone else is doing it better somewhere else. But here's the thing about where you're at. You're the only one doing it there. You are the one. You are that person. So as you go through this week, focus on the things you do better than nobody else. Embrace those, celebrate those, feed those things. Because at the end of the day, there is only one you. And you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Keep doing that good work. Have a good week.